Millennial Entertainment TV. Today is the 22nd of April 2023. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow. So guys, Citizens Coalition for Change CCC spokesperson Fadzayi Mahere has said political elites cannot delay the 2023 general elections. Mahere also said CCC is opposed to the idea of postponing elections to form a government of national unity, GNU. She was quoted by Tell Zim News as saying elections, when done properly, are a true expression of the will of the people. Mahere said the constitutional requirement that elections be held every 5 years can't be suspended by political elites who have no support from the citizens and are afraid of electoral loss. ZANU-PF and its proxies are terrified of how much support they have lost and are seeking to use whatever hair-brained plan they can think of to try and stop the process. We call upon citizens to continue to demand adherence to the constitution. Elections are like Christmas. You can't postpone them, and they will come whether or not you have new clothes. Elections are constitutional, non-negotiable. Citizens must be at the center of all national process. We reject the notion of elite pacts or a government of national unity or whatever basis put forward. Done properly, elections are a true expression of the will of the people and a total necessity in a democracy. MDCT leader Douglas Monzora recently challenged the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission's delimitation report. Some commentators have suggested that the court challenge may lead to the deferment of the elections, which may lead to a GNU as the country prepares for another election. In his court application, Monzora argued that the final delimitation report did not take into account the final results of the population census, among other issues. He argued that such issues will affect the credibility of the elections, and thus his application seeks to ensure credible elections are held using a credible delimitation report. Monzora goes on to say that in the event that elections are held with the report in question, the results can be easily challenged before a court of law and be invalidated. A political analyst, Alexander Rusero, dismissed claims that Monzora's court challenge is a tactic by ZANU-PF to postpone the general elections. Since Monzora controversially took control of the MDC in 2020, critics claim he has been working with the ruling party as ZANU-PF to derail the democratic project, said Rusero. I think people have to understand why Monzora had taken the case to court beyond the conspiracy theories doing circles that he is in Mnangagwa's blue-eyed boy intending to delay elections. That is a misleading statement which is very costly to the opposition, because ZANU-PF wants those elections. They are not afraid and are prepared regardless of all such claims doing rounds in the misguided opposition rank and file. Politics is the ability to determine outcomes, and Monzora might be politically irrelevant in as much as the gravitas on the grassroots on the ground is concerned, but he cannot take away his legal talents and prowess, as he is one of the best lawyers produced in Zimbabwe since 1980. So I'm very sure he picked certain loopholes in the whole delimitation exercise that warrants court's attention, and that is why the case was given the green light that it warrants a hearing by the full bench. There is really nothing to take away from that, since it is not the first time a case has been granted such kind of attention by the courts. Suppose Monzora wins, that does not have a bearing on issues politically or at law to do with the proclamation of election dates or some possibilities of delaying an election. The whole idea is, should he win because the case has been positively perceived to have some merits, ZEC can be directed to do certain things right and not necessarily to delay or stop the process of elections. Elections are conducted when they are constitutional due and not when a country is ready or ZEC is exposed certain incompetencies or not political parties are ready. Elections are done within the prescribed time frame. Lucero argued that the way ZANU-PF has been campaigning does not indicate that the ruling party is considering the possibility of delaying elections. So guys, that's the latest here. And so in a delimitation report, a green light in the constitutional court in a Jakare, which we are following up here on Prince Millennial Entertainment TV. Fadzayi Mahere elections are like Christmas. We can't postpone them. At the same time, those elections must be free and fair. They must be credible, so that anenga win, anenga jiwa. And so for that to happen, we need to have a clear delimitation report, a clear voters roll, and which is the main ingredient panyaya dzema elections. Pasina a clean voters roll chaona zvakaitika muna 2018 zvichiitika zvakare muna 2023. And so this is a weekly news roundup on Prince Millennium TV. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. Bless up.